Hello, this is Chitran from Just Tutors, and in this video today we are going to learn about Mendeleev's periodic table. In continuation, we are going to learn about introduction of Mendeleev's table, what are the achievements of Mendeleev's periodic table, and limitations of it as well. Before starting, we have some warm-up questions known as pre-assessment. Please try these questions, pause the video, and check your answers on the next slide. Here are your answers. If your answers are correct, then very well done. You have made really good efforts. Keep it up. Let's start with topic of the day. Introduction. Dmitry Ivanovich Mendeleev, a Russian chemist, contributed a pattern of periodic table after rejection of Newland's law of octaves. It was published in 1872 in a German journal. He was born of 8 Feb 1834 in Tobolsk in western Siberia, Russia. It's western Siberia. In this periodic table, elements were arranged on the basis of their fundamental properties. He examined a relationship between atomic masses, physical and chemical properties to arrange elements in the table. He started with 63 known elements. He considered compounds formed by elements with oxygen and hydrogen. Oxygen and hydrogen both are very reactive, so they form compounds easily. The properties of elements are periodic function of their atomic masses. Hydrides of oxides, hydrides and oxides formed by elements were considered as basic properties of elements for classification. He wrote properties of each elements on cards and then sorted out cards with similar properties and pinned these cards together on the wall. He observed that most of the elements were arranged in the order of their increasing atomic mass. There occurs a periodic reoccurrence of elements with similar physical and chemical properties. This is a quick view of Mendeleev's periodic table. You may pause the video to have a better understanding with it. Now, what are the achievements? The recognition and acceptance afforded to Mendeleev's table came from two decisions he made. The very first, the first was to leave gaps in the table when it seemed that the corresponding element had not yet been discovered. The second decision was to occasionally ignore the order suggested by the atomic masses and switch adjacent elements such as cobalt, atomic mass is 58.9, and nickel, whose atomic mass is 58.7, to better classify them into chemical families. Some other achievements, like some elements were discovered later but has similar properties of some elements. For example, scandium eka boron, gallium eka aluminium, germanium eka silicon. Mendeleev named non-exist elements by prefixing a Sanskrit numeral eka, that is 1, to the name of preceding element in the same group. As you can see here, eka boron properties, atomic mass, density of oxides. Eka boron have 44, 3.5, scandium 44.1 and 3.8. Now, as every periodic table or every classification have some limitations, same with Mendeleev's classification as well. There are three main limitations of Mendeleev's periodic table. We have written on the slide for your kind and better understanding. No fixed position can be given to hydrogen in the table because hydrogen exists as diatomic molecules just like halogen. Atomic masses do not increase in a regular manner in going from one element to the next element. Isotopes of all elements posed a challenge to Mendeleev's periodic table because isotopes were discovered long after his periodic table. Now we have again practice time as we have all in all videos. And you may remember that we have to pause this video, try these questions, show your efforts, then check your answers on the next slide. Here we have answers for all those practice questions. For question number 2, you may write any other answer as well. That's all for this video. For more videos, keep logging into justtutors.com. Thank you.